So today, guys, we're going to just do a full morning of just follow-up phone calls. Some of these people I spoke to, some of them I did not. Regardless, we are going to make calls anyway. Let's see if we can get some appointments. But today's a big day of follow-up. We're going to start with some commercial. Let's get our phones set, and then we're going to rock and roll. So the first one we're going to do is... it's a super unique property and it's far. That's the challenge here. Second one we're going to do is, let's see, 10, 12. Oh, this is a nice one. 2.2 million. This is 2.2 million. It's in Newark. What we do first, guys, is we now first check to just make sure it's not listed. It is not. It never sold. So now that we know it's not, we are going to make a phone call. It wasn't even on commercial sites. Yeah, this agent, he's either got to know them because they didn't do these people any years. So let's give her a call. My name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial right in Essex County. Just wanted to reach out to you regarding a property that I think you're the owner of. It's over in Newark. So when you have a moment, it's Monday, it's about 9:15. Give me a call. My partner and I were just looking at the property and had a couple questions for you. I'm also going to send you a quick text as well. Okay, that's first. We're just going to put a note in here that we spoke to, or left a message, I should say. Who else are we going to call here? Yes, this one. Now, is that who I called yesterday? Yeah, that's him. Okay, good. I think this is a bar. Oh, we're going to give him a call. We called him yesterday. I didn't hear back from him, but this is his number, and it is ringing. So let's see. He is not answering, so that is fine. Yeah, we're going to pivot. Pivot to cash offers. Let me call this guy back. Daniel with Real Estate Solutions. How you doing? I'm doing good. Remember speaking to me a few days ago? So I spoke to the partners with regards to your property, and it didn't seem like for you time was an issue. And most of the time when we do cash offers and when people take cash offers, the reason is because they want the cash in their pockets in like 20, 25 days. That being said, you're not going to get market value for it. There will be, figure, and I'll be, completely frank with you. You're going to look at about 70 to 75 cents on the dollar when you do cash, because there usually needs to be work that needs to be done, and then what we end up doing, and the partners do, is then they resell it. Yeah, from what you described to me at your home, it sounds like the home is in really good shape, no? Your number for cash would be less than the 350 that you were looking for. It'd probably be in the ballpark of like, honestly, probably in the 275 range, 275 to 3, in that ballpark. And that's the thing, like people that have time, that's really an issue, the cash would work. We can do for you what we've done. We have a property right now in they just listed it with us, and we ended up getting them significantly over list price for it. It's under contract and going to close in a month. We can do that for you too. If the time frame for you is, we don't need the money like tomorrow. It's going to be, I will say this, and it is because of the market we're in right now and where you want to be. Sales with that are contingent on you selling another are going to be a challenge to get accepted, only because there's not a lot of inventory, my friend. I know it's hard. I would ask you this: if you were to sell this, do you have like maybe somewhere temporary to park your stuff and to go while we look for a property, or it's just not? We don't have anything like that. If you were to sell it, you realize the gain of the property, and maybe you parents, or you could do a short-term rental, something like that, while we find the property that you want to purchase. Well, let me do this then. It sounds like now you wouldn't be a good time for us to kind of pick out like the areas you're looking for and what you're looking for in a home. What would be a good time for me to reconnect with you, and maybe even your wife if she's there? We can kind of figure this out and maybe put a strategy together for you guys to really just make this happen and move into the home that you want. All right, that would be great. Tomorrow morning or afternoon? Any questions you have, write them down, and then we can go over those first. And then let's come up with a strategy and figure out how we can make this happen for you. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow, Scott. Thank you. So that's an appointment, guys. We set an appointment for tomorrow. We're going to talk this out, myself, him and his wife, and we're going to figure out how to make this thing happen for him. It is going to be a contingent sale, property that he's selling. Now, initially, he raises, said, hey, I'd like a cash offer. I went over the cash offer with him. I didn't think it was going to be something that he would take, only because Time is not an issue for him. The property is in shape. It's not in disrepair. Going on the open market and having buyers compete for it would probably be the best thing. Now, there are some drawbacks to it. The biggest drawback is that he's on a double yellow line road. That will affect certain buyers that do not want to buy on busy streets. And it's a busy street. So who else do we have here that we can call? Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm actually texting with an agent who's a good friend. And I just set an appointment with a cash offer, and I'm just going to voice this. I'll voice text it so you can hear it. The biggest change that I'm going to imagine needs to happen is taking off the agent hat, putting on an investor hat. So coming into these calls like you're an investor, not a real estate agent. Once you determine whether the cash offer is going to be something that would work for them or not work for them, if it doesn't, then you can just let them know, hey, like, we're also a full service real estate company. So we have a good fortune of, when cash offers, just the numbers maybe not work and time might not be an issue. We just get it right on the open market and have buyers competing for it. We have a couple properties right now that are on the market, and I can do those addresses if you're curious. But we can do that for you too, and just go from that route. You have to come out first with investor, not a real estate agent. If you're doing cash offers, that's the biggest pivot, is pivoting away from your real estate agent to, hey, I'm just an investor, and we can provide a cash offer here, and let's figure out together as a team what your goals and objectives are as a seller, and then we'll figure out whether cash offer is going to make sense for you, money in your pocket, 20, 25 days. And I'm very upfront with them. Sometimes the cash offer is not going to be what you would be able to get on the open market, but there are some advantages to it and some disadvantages. Let's figure out together as a team which option would be best for you. And if you feel like maybe just going on the open market and seeing what the buying public would pay, we can do that too. We're a full service company. Yeah, it'd be good to see what you guys want to hear, because I can do it. I can call who you want and set appointments that way. Drop in the comments what you're looking to hear. If you're ever curious, I'm teaching, I don't know, I have like 47 agents right now. 2 of them are younger than 25, and they're absolutely crushing right now. 47 right there. I mentor them on this. I give them the and help them doing what I just did.